My name is Luis Aguilera, and this is my Avid video.
Luis as a student, quiet, but definitely focused whenever I needed an answer. Typically could go for him, and he was always ready with some response that was close to what we wanted or exactly wanted, and he was always willing to learn, help himself, and I think help those students around him to become better at biology. So it was a good year, and I expect him to do even better in the coming years.
Luis, as a student, was kind of this soft-spoken assassin. He almost always got his work done on time and at a high quality. Although he does have a couple things he still needs to turn in right now, but he'll get those in, and I'm confident he'll get those in because he's that kind of student. I really, really appreciate all of his hard work this year. I'm super lucky to have him as an Avid student and a world history student, and I really look forward to seeing him next year as a junior. He has this kind of like quiet confidence, and he's starting to become a little bit more kind of vocal with that confidence, which is good because he's going to use that in college for sure and the rest of his life. So good job, Luis.
So Luis, I see you as a very respectful student, responsible, and you are always super nice to all of your classmates.
Yeah, I'd like to talk about Luis as a student, but to be honest, it's hard because he's so respectful, so hardworking, and so kind and smart. There's a lack of words to really represent everything that you are as a student and as a human being. So instead, I just want to take a moment of silence to recognize you for everything you are, because like I said, there are no words for you. I love you, kid. You're awesome.
So as a friend, Luis, we've been through everything together. Like we've been to middle school, elementary school, and right now vintage. And I've always known you as a chill person. You've never gotten angry. You've always been calm with one another, and you're like overall just like a really nice person. And that's like one of the best qualities I find in you. And that's why I'm gonna enjoy the rest of the years with you.
Anyway, how was I a friend to you this year?
Luis, I've known you probably for 1 year already. I've known you through Avid, and I've seen you that you're a hard worker, and you're a great friend also. You've always been there for me, and I hope I get to know more of you throughout the high school.
I've known Luis since the beginning of this year. I knew him because we had mutual friends, and we had the same world history class. We did a couple projects together as group members, and his work ethic is pretty on point. If he says he's gonna do something, he's gonna do it, and that's pretty rare in my experience with group projects. You know, some people say they're gonna do something, but when it comes down to it, they end up forgetting or just not bothering to, and that's something I really appreciate of Luis, because if he says he's gonna do something, he's gonna do it, and that's what I really like about him.
Luis was a great friend. At first I didn't know him, but after that he was really nice, and he helped me a lot throughout history. I am glad I was able to meet him this year.
Para mí mi hijo es un niño especial porque le ha puesto interés a la escuela y le echa muchas ganas y trata de salir y superar en todo el trabajo que le dejan en la escuela, y yo también trato de ayudarlo en lo que necesite, en lo que pueda, yo en darle, como si él necesita la computadora o necesita algo, materiales para sus proyectos, pues yo trato de apoyarlo, y pues yo digo que mi hijo pues, va bien, y espero que le eche muchas ganas al estudio.
He is a very special kid because he puts dedication to his work at school, and he tries his best to make it in life. I try to help him with anything he needs for school, such as the usage of a computer or any other resources for projects. I think my son is doing good in school, and I hope that he puts interest into his studies. Okay, so me and my friends usually hang out here around the bike area. Okay, so my favorite class was World History. The reason it was my favorite class was because I was able to meet great people, which I got to work with in projects, and luckily I had a teacher that was willing to help me if I was confused. Okay, so something I do outside of school is play soccer. It's something I try to do as much as I can, depending on how much work I get from school. And it's something I really enjoy and love doing, especially with my friends. Okay, so my first goal for the next school year is to get a B plus in both AP English and AP Spanish. The reason that this is one of my goals is because I want to show that I'm capable of taking these advanced classes. Okay, so a place that is important to me outside of school is my elementary school, McPherson. The reason it's important to me is because it's somewhere where I met all my closest friends that I still know today, and it's somewhere I still go to remember the good memories. And just sometimes I go there just to play soccer. So the way I've grown this year was by being more responsible for my stuff, by turning in all my assignments on time or trying to be on time, and always trying to stay organized with my stuff so I can find them quicker, and just trying my hardest in work and always doing my best on tests and quizzes. Okay, so something that I'm proud of this year is knowing that I have a B plus in English. As of now, I have a B plus, but if I take the final, I could possibly have an A. I'm proud of this because I worked really hard in the class on all the essays that were given, on all the assignments that were given, and it is good to know that all that hard work that I put into the assignments paid off. Okay, so the only plan I have for after high school right now is to get a job so I can help my mom and my family economically, and so I can at least have a little money so to save up for university. Thank you for watching. That is the end of the video.